So these are
Okay, so you were going between that and that.
Yeah.
Like I could see, like in the other side, I think you were.
There are a lot of things involved, but the only there are two
things here. That's what I thought.
So
Okay.
it's a dum, ta, dum.
That's it. This side is easier. I like it.
So this is the
Namaskaram to all. Welcome to Clyde Samvada, brought to you by the Hindu Temple of Scotland. Today we have with us Vamsi, and from the frame that you can see, we have Mridangam with Vamsi. And so Vamsi is a B grade All India Radio artist for Mridangam. And if you are somebody who has been in the Chennai Kutcheri circles, which is popular in December, you might have already caught Vamsi in one or more of those events. So he has been in that circles, probably has done 500, 600 odd concerts supporting with Mridangam on Kutcheris and a whole host of similar things. So today's episode, we thought we will go behind the scenes on understanding Mridangam, the structure of it, how is it made, how does the sound come, how does somebody learn through it, all of that. So welcome Vamsi to Clyde Samvada.
Thank you so much, and I'm really happy to be a part of Clyde Samvada discussions. So let me start by introducing myself. So my name is Vamsi Anand, and I am a disciple of Sri Pungulam Ramakrishnan sir. So I was born and brought up in Chennai, and I have been accompanying for Carnatic music full-fledged concerts for the past 10 to 12 years.
Oh, super.
So I come from the Mridangam playing lineage called the Thanjavur style of playing.
Okay.
So basically there are two styles of playing, two broad styles of playing in Mridangam. That's the Thanjavur style and that's the Pudukottai style.
Oh, this is like two styles within Tamil Nadu itself.
I mean overall,
it's those two styles. Okay.
Two main broad categories that any school would fall under.
Oh, okay.
So all the other schools that have come are basically branched out of these two broad categories. Okay. So my guru Sri Pungulam Ramakrishnan sir has been my guide and tutor since my 5th, 6th grade.
Okay.
So, and it's such a big blessing to be his student. So to start with my early journey, I've been exposed to Mridangam right from my childhood birth, and my father used to learn Mridangam in his childhood, but then unfortunately he was not able to take it up professionally, and he was not able to play for concerts. But he just played it as a passion. But later on, I have an elder brother who was put into Mridangam classes, but unfortunately he was also not really intended and interested towards playing that. So in the early stages of my life, I used to go and sit in his classes, his Mridangam classes, and he would not sit in his classes. So somehow I found the attraction towards this instrument. That's how I started, and I learned the basics from my initial guru, first guru called Kandadevi Venkatesan sir. Okay. And I just learned the basic strokes from him. We call it Tati, Tom, Nam, Taka, Tari, Girataka. And after having learned that with my own passion and the attraction towards the Mridangam, I listened to a lot of music concerts and people playing the Mridangam, and I started creating my own sounds out of the Mridangam, out of curiosity. And with that, I started playing for Namasankeerthanams and small bhajans. So that's how basically my journey started, and my father later on thought that I'm not properly training the instrument and playing. I'm just randomly playing. That's not healthy. So later on, then he put me under the guidance and the tutelage of Sri Pungulam Ramakrishnan sir, who's my guru right now. And then that's how I started my learning journey. Since then, during my 9th grade, I did my official Arangetram in Mridangam. For the popular musician Sandeep Narayanan, Vidwan Sandeep Narayanan. So it was about 800,000 people in the audience, and it was such a grand event. And I had the fortune and blessing to have TV Gopalakrishnan sir, the legendary Mridangam artist, as my chief guest for that evening. And since then, I've been accompanying for a lot of concerts professionally.
Super, boss. Yeah. Super. And you mentioned in between about like you were not initially playing the mridangam the right way and things like that. So like can you kind of take us a bit behind the scenes on what does that mean? Like how do you maybe, is it called tuning the mridangam or what's it called as?
Okay. So tuning is different. So what I initially did was I had no idea about tuning or setting the mridangam up for concert. Initially I used to play dolki, not mridangam exactly.
A smaller one.
A smaller one. So I was a child and I used to play for Namasankeerthanam, some small sai bhajans and stuff. So usually dolkis are not tuned or anything. So I just since I learned the basic strokes out of my own curiosity, I just randomly played for the bhajans. But later on, when I joined under my Guru Punglam Ramakrishnan sir, he taught me how to actually play the mridangam, how to properly play for songs, and also how to tune the mridangam. So tuning the mridangam is one of the most essential part of a concert. So if the tune of the mridangam is out of tune, the singer will have a lot of disturbance from our side. Because if they are singing sa, if their pitch is sa, and the mridangam is in a totally different tone, tim tum tum, it will be such a hindrance for the person who is singing. So tuning the mridangam is one of the most essential part, and it's also one of the difficult things to grasp as a student. Because there are a lot of things going on in the right hand side and the left hand side that needs to be tuned with equipments like these. So in Tamil we call the kallu, this is called the pullu, and this is called the aap. Funnily, it's a funny word in Tamil, but these are the main three equipments that are used to tune the mridangam. So
and what's the mridangam made of itself?
So the major components are the wood and these two sides that are connecting the woods. So this wood is specifically made out of jackfruit trees wood. And the right hand side is made out of goat skin and the left is made out of buffalo skin. And also the middle layer, the black patch, is made out of black grains and white rice. It's a combination of that. I'm not entirely sure of the exact construction, but this is the basic fundamental idea behind it. And these ropes that connect both the sides are the key thing to tuning the mridangam. So the whole idea is that if I take this stone and hit in the right spot, the rope's tension will increase. As the tension increases, the pitch of the right hand side increases. If I hit it from below, the tension loses and the overall pitch decreases. So that's the beautiful mechanism that is
so it's almost like for violin you have to, again it's a string you have to kind of tune.
So
it's almost like the same
almost
string,
similar, but it's a rope and
that is we are kind
of
doing. And this rope is like just cotton or?
Not really sure. So usually this is a modern mridangam, but usually the ancient mridangams don't have these ropes. They call it varu. In Tamil they call it varu.
It's like, like from the plants itself you have that thing.
Exactly. These are normal ropes that we use for construction. So these are the ropes. And also there are new types of mridangam that use nut and bolt. That's only, it does not connect it does not connect the whole end. It only has for all of these ends and all of these ends together.
But essentially it's to do with the same tension same logic
in a different idea. That's it.
So and then like now is the mridangam now tuned? Like how do you know it's tuned or not?
So we have Shruti box. Every singer, any accompanying artist would have a Shruti box. So we use that as the standard to tune our mridangam. So for example, can I demonstrate?
Go on.
So I'll keep Shruti G, or we call it 5. I'll keep the benchmark in the Shruti box and I'll tune my mridangam to that. This is now almost tuned, but it's a little bit higher in pitch. You can see the difference. So it's but this is slightly higher. So what we do basically is we take the pull, we keep it in the gap. We have a gap here. We keep it here for the camera to view. So we'll keep it basically in the gap,
Okay.
and then we hit the
Okay.
pull with our stone.
Okay.
So basically, it's coming down.
Oh.
Now it's tuned.
Okay.
It's slightly
Why,
higher.
why do you have to do it this way? Like, oh, because each part will be different.
Okay, so these are called kannu
Okay.
in the mridangam.
Okay.
So each part should be in tune.
Oh.
Or else what happens is we play different strokes in the mridangam. So
Okay.
for example, we play dim
Ah.
and we play chap and we play nam.
Oh.
So each of these strokes hit in a different spot. So if we only tune all the sides of the mridangam, the same shruti or the same tune will be heard whenever we hit each of the strokes.
Okay.
So that's the idea behind that. So now this is almost in tune. I'll show you. I'll hit on top. You will notice how the pitch is increasing. Okay. Can you notice that?
Yeah. Okay.
Now to reduce it again. Back.
Oh. Okay.
So this is the whole fundamental idea behind this.
Okay. And you do it for both ends.
So for the left we usually don't match it with the benchmark shruti.
Oh. Okay.
But it's just a feeling. So if you like
the sound is this like almost like a bass sound?
bass sounds.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So usually it's sharp. So what do we do exactly is we have a clay.
Okay.
Or in Tamil we call rava. We add some water into the rava and make it into a paste.
Okay.
Or we use standard clay.
Oh.
We apply it in the middle section of the left
that's what
hand
now
side.
you have.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
If we apply it in the middle section, it will give the bass tone. Yes.
So that black grain thing is not.
It's
on one
not
side.
here.
It's only one side that black grain
Yeah,
thing is
exactly.
There. Oh.
And to tune this, we basically add this clay.
Oh.
And we can also tune it with
Same
the
other
kalipul
way.
also. So if I want it a bit more sharper, I hit it like this.
I can go.
It goes to the higher end. And then here is where we use the up.
Okay.
So we insert it again in between the mridangam's kanna. We hit it from here. It goes down.
Oh. So for the upper side, you take the pull
Take
and the
that.
lower side.
For the lower
upper.
side, we use this.
Okay.
Now it's
And
so
the way this is put is also, it seems very different. Like there, it seems like there's a lot more buffalo skin here, but lesser goat skin here.
this would be a bit thinner.
Thinner,
This should be a bit more thick. So that's the basic idea. So it's basically to this is the sharper sounding part of the mridangam. This is the bass sounding part of the mridangam. So this is mostly tuned to our own satisfaction. When we get that basic sound and we get that satisfaction, then we are fine. Usually, few people do it in the sense that if the right hand side has sa, they will tune this to the lower octave sa of the right hand sides.
Okay.
So there's a correlation between the left and right.
Okay.
But with whatever I've seen and whatever I do, I usually go with my own satisfaction with the left hand side.
Got it. And is there a difference in the sound that is produced? Like, or in other words, will you rotate the mridangam at any point over the course of this thing, or is it just
so sometimes what happens is when we play, a few of the sections of the mridangam will go out of tune.
Oh, okay.
So when you are playing for a song, in mid-song the tuning gets mixed up.
Okay.
So that time you can't take the mridangam up, you can't do all these things. So what we do basically is just rotate the mridangam and we see if this part is tuned, okay, we continue with this. And after the song is done or it's ended, then we take 30-40 seconds time and tune all the sides and we start playing.
Because like I remember somewhere I've seen that, but I was not sure whether it was to get a different tone. But I didn't know this tuning thing. My music knowledge is not to that level to understand if it's in tune or out of tune. For me, it's like good sounding good or not sounding good. Like so, I do only that much. So, but I've seen that happen, but I never knew why that was.
This is the whole idea behind it. The whole idea behind it.
Makes sense. That helps me appreciate mridangam a lot more better.
True.
So
that's true.
Thanks for doing that. So you mentioned earlier on the start that like you started doing it more for Namasankeerthanam bhajans, and then you have done it for more like Kutcheri and like proper this thing, right? So how is these two different? Like it's the same mridangam at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, the mridangam is same. Well, the mridangam we use is same, but usually Namasankeerthanams it happens for a longer duration.
Okay.
So when they sit for a slot in Namasankeerthanam, it happens for about 5 to 6 hours, and they take a break for about 2.5 hours break, and then they again sit for another 5 to 6 hours. It's a longer duration. And the songs are totally different from
high beat.
Yeah. So they follow the concept of Kirtanam and Namavali. Kirtanam and Namavali. So the Namavali is usually fast paced, and it gives the energy kind of feel. The Kirtana is normal, regular medium paced. So for Namasankeerthanam, the approach is basically to get the groove going on and on, because Namasankeerthanam is, at the end of the day, is you need to feel the bhava inside you, and you need to feel God inside you, basically. So in those kind of environment, you don't have to play complex mridangam patterns or anything. You will have to basically give the singers the push, the rhythmic push, so that they get the energy to sing the song, and the listeners get the groove in their head.
Correct.
But on the other hand, when we play for concerts, it's a bit more complex.
Okay.
So for concerts, usually singers sing the songs by great composers like Sri Tyagarajar, Dikshadhar, and Shyama Sastri. So the compositions that they sing itself is basically complex, and it has a lot of intricate rhythmic patterns in it. So the concentration level that a mridangist should have to play the concerts are really high, and they have to be even more skillful to play this. So the basic distinction is Namasankeerthanam is more energy based, and you will have to have a lot of stamina. But concerts, on the other hand, you will have to use your intellect a lot, and then of course you need stamina for both of these.
Yes.
But usually concerts don't go more than 2.5 to 3 hours. So which is also difficult to play for. But then compared to that, this is kind of easier. So these are the main differences in the approaches.
And like going by what you said, my assumption would then be for Namasankeerthanam, you can probably don't kind of practice with the artist before. You probably just go straight.
Just go with the flow.
Go straight and stuff. But then for the other one, do you work with the artist and stuff?
In the initial stages, when a performer starts playing for concerts, it's better to rehearse with the main singer, get to know what the songs they play, pre-plan whatever we are trying to play for the concert. But as time goes on and you gain a bit of an experience, you kind of get the knack to play for any song that's put in front of you. But then it requires a lot of concerts to have been played. But even now, a lot of people, when they're going to sing the concert, the singers usually send the list of songs that they are planning to sing. And we have the Thaniavarthanam portion, that is Mridangam solo portion towards the end of the concert. We can also plan for the 10 to 12 minutes that we get to demonstrate our own Mridangam solo. So all of these things happen. But usually, like you said, Namasankeerthanams are, we just go with the flow, and because there is a 6-hour duration, totally we play for about 15-16 hours for 2 days Namasankeerthanams. So that's different. We can't plan everything for that. Since concerts are ranging about 1 to 3 hours, we can plan what we're going to play.
And like when if you think about the concert particularly, depending on the song, how is, let's say, the so like for a song, for example, this might be dummy's question, but for a song you have like a lyrics, and you have like, okay, this is the lyrics, this sa goes up, re goes down, whatever. Now, how do you translate that sort of a compositional text into a mridangam equivalent?
Okay. So it's actually a brilliant question.
Oh, is it? Okay, fine.
So I don't really think we translate the composition's lyrics into mridangam, but the emotion and the tone that's being delivered through the composition is important. So to give you an example, so there is this basic nadai or groove that we play in mridangam. That's deem ta deem ti taka deem ta deem ti taka deem ta deem ti taka deem ta deem ti taka. So this is the basic thing. I'll play the same rhythm for 2 different songs. You will notice the difference. For example, there's a fast-paced song. Delhi si Rama Chintana ko Ramago. This goes like this. But if I play the same thing for a different song, Manasa Sancharare Same thing I have played.
But pace was
But the
slightly
emotion
different.
that's being delivered
Okay.
through the pace and the way we give the strength to each of the sides of the mridangam. So for the initial one, I played full fierceful. But for the second one, I used a technique called gumkaram. Like
Okay. Oh, this side you are lighter.
yeah, I'm lightening both the sides and I'm conveying the emotions through the strokes that I play. The rhythmic pattern is the same, but the way I play it is basically the different part. So to play for concerts and to play properly for songs, you should first be the enjoyer or rasika of the song and the singer. Then only you will be able to actually play for the song that is being sung. So it's crucial that we understand the emotion of that song, and if we imbibe the emotion, automatically we'll be able to play through the emotions.
Okay, so it's almost like for somebody to play mridangam, they have to first know the song, even if they don't sing the song necessarily. They have to understand the lyrics and the meaning, and they have to kind of understand that side before they can do this.
Every human being will able to grasp the emotion of the song. If they're able to do that, they will be able to play this. That's it.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
But it takes time. Of course, it's an art and it's an ancient art. It's complex, and through practice and through a lot of listening. Actually, my guru used to say that out of 100%, 20% is what we practice at home. 20% is what we practice and learn from our guru, and the remaining 60% is what we listen and what we understand from listening.
Your own skills, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So we have to do a lot of listening. That's what my guru has taught me, and that's what has worked for me. Listening is really crucial.
Super.
Yeah.
And you're kind of mentioning about the Thaniavarthanam. So for the main concert, you said like it's just the pace and things like that kind of follows. For the Thaniavarthanam, how do you follow it? Like, is there like a compositional component for that?
Okay. So usually Thaniavarthanam is towards the end of the concert. If a concert is planned for 2 hours, the singer would sing about 1.5 hours or 1 hour 40 minutes, and then we get to play for about 8 to 12 minutes if it's a 2-hour concert. So how we mridangam is planned is Thaniavarthanam is basically the mridangam solo. Solo mridangam. So they'll sing the song, they finish the song, and then we get to play a solo for 10 minutes. So what we basically plan is that there's a structure for all the Thaniavarthanams. So there are nadais in Thaniavarthanam in music. So basically there are 5 major nadais: Chadusram, Tisram, Misram, Kandam, Sankirnam. 5 major nadais. So Chadusram is basically takadinna, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Chadusram. This is the most basic universal common talam. And there are other nadais, like instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 for a beat, we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, takka, takitta, takka, tak. This is called Kanda nadai. And there is also 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, takitta, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Faster. Like
faster. So basically for each beat, we
have
stuff more numbers into it. So this is the basic idea. So since 4 being the most basic, generic, universal rhythm, a Thaniavarthanam starts with the Chadusra nadai. So they start with Chadusra nadai, they build patterns into it, they play nadais. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, they build upon these Chadusra nadais, they include various patterns, and they play something called as a korvai. A korvai is a set of pattern that's played for 3 times. So when a korvai is played for 3 times, that's considered the end of that nadai. So we start with the Chadusra nadai.
It's a proper logic to how this happens.
It's fully logic.
Nice.
So we start with the nadai, we build that nadai, we build the pattern, and we kind of go to the peak of that pattern, and we play a korvai and put an end to it. And then we shift to a different nadai. For example, from 4 we go to 5, or 6. Any one of
That
these
is up to the independent
artist.
creativity.
Okay. And we do the same pattern. We start that nadai, we build patterns on that, we play a kurvai, we finish it.
Okay.
And usually we play chadusra nadai, a different nadai, and then towards the end, the final grand climax is the Farans Mohara Kurvai.
Okay.
So Farans Mohara Kurvai is basically, we again build patterns, and the end of the Thaniavarthanam, we play something called the Mohara.
Okay.
Mohara is like a, it's a pattern that keeps reducing, and we give a grand ending to the Mohara.
Okay.
And then finally again a big Kurvai,
Okay.
played 3 times, and the singer takes the song.
Okay.
So this whole process, combined will take about 10 to 12 minutes.
Okay. Okay. This Mohara part, how long is it? Like, can you kind of show us a
so
demonstration?
Mohara, so it's a very popular rhythm that you would have heard in cinemas.
Okay.
So it's just tang kita taka taka kita taka taka dum tang kita taka taka kita taka tang kita taka taka kita taka talang din da talang dum tang kita taka taka kita taka taka dum tang kita taka taka kita taka tang kita taka taka kita taka talang din da talang dum tang kita taka taka kita taka taka dum tang kita taka taka kita taka tang kita taka taka kita taka talang dum takadum tang kita taka taka kita taka talang dum takadum tang kita taka taka kita taka talang din da dum talang din da dum talang din da dum. So you notice how the pattern kept reducing, and towards the end it gave an ending. After we play this, we play the Kurvai for 3 times, and then the song is taken.
Okay.
So this is the overall structure of the Thaniavarthanam. I know if someone is new, it will be like overloading.
But then still, like there's a
if they're listening to a Thaniavarthanam
now everybody understands Thaniavarthanam better. Like so, I think like I mean, for me, I've heard Thaniavarthanam once in a while. Again, I said like I don't know the logic to it. I kind of felt okay, there's something happening, going up, going down. And towards the end, I remember like there's a big sort of a beat and kind of right. So I can now understand.
That is the whole idea. So whenever you listen to Thaniavarthanam or Mridangam solo, you try and grasp the patterns that they play. Usually Mridangam playing is pattern following. They play the nadais or the grooves or the kurvais, anything will follow a pattern. It's like ascending or descending. So the whole idea of Mridangam and rhythmic music is patterns. So if you're able to grasp that, you will really enjoy the music.
Super.
That's the basic idea. And what I told right now is called Konnakol. So whatever we play with our hands, we should be able to recite it with our mouth. The art of reciting the playing of the Mridangam is called Konnakol. So every learner should know to recite whatever they play. So this is the art.
It's almost like singing.
It's not singing, but almost like, but rhythmic singing.
Yeah, that's it. Interesting. So when you are taught Mridangam, in your initial classes, you're probably just doing the mouth before the.
They will teach both of these simultaneously. You should be able to recite whatever you play. That's the whole idea.
That's how this works. Okay. Super. And when you kind of talk about like how you learned, right? You said like when you're kind of working with the guru, like if somebody is new into wanting to learn Mridangam, and can you kind of take us to the journey of how that rough structure? I mean, like this is sort of multiple years, but the quick summary of that,
broad idea,
including how does somebody become like apply for a grade B artist? I mean, I don't know how does that work, right? So that's sort of a journey.
Okay, so the first thing is anyone who is willing to take up this art and learn this art should definitely have the interest and inclination toward it. So if that's there, it's really a good start. And then one main thing is to learn from a proper guru, because I made that mistake for a long period in my initial stages. I didn't learn from a proper guru. I just randomly played something. So the main thing is to go to a proper guru, tutor who will teach you classes, and then start learning from them. So usually, depending on the interest and the speed of the student, it will take about I would say 2.5 years, or ranging to 4 years, 4.5 years, to finish the basic lessons and to understand the groove, to understand and appreciate music. It will take about 2.5 to 4 years. This is the sweet spot. Right? It should not take less than that. I mean, if the learner is really quick, that's good. But it should not usually take more than 4 years, because I have seen people who have learned the basics alone for like 10 years or more. So that's not something good. So usually we can take about 2.5 to 4 years to get playing them to songs. Not concert level, or at least basic Namasankeerthanam kind of a songs. So that's the start any student can get into. But during this process, it is essential that the student listens a lot. It will actually boost the learning curve really well if they start listening, because that's what helped me in the initial stage. If we listen a lot, we'll have more curiosity and we'll start doing new things. So that's the idea behind it. But if you want to, apply for All India Radio or grades, or you want to start for concerts, usually the idea is that after about learning for 4 or 5 years from a guru, you do an arangetram, a huge concert, which comprises of all the main aspects of playing for a Carnatic music. So Carnatic music concert, it usually follows a structure of starting with the Varnam and Ganapati song, and then all the way till Tillanas and Mangalam. So if we do an arangetram, we will be exposed to play for all these together in one confined concert space, which will last about 2.5 to 3 hours. So the student will get to, student will be exposed to actual audience, actual Vidwan singing, actually playing for all different types of songs, and playing an extensive Thaniavarthanam, and actually sitting there for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's quite a thing.
Sitting there for 3 hours and playing the concert. So doing an arangetram is essential. It's like a certificate to, say, okay, you are now qualified to play for a concert. So that's one of the main things, which will take about 3.5 to 4 years for any student to do an arangetram.
This is after the first 4 years, or like you're saying just after the first 4 years?
First 4 years. When you start with Mridangam freshly, you will be able to do an arangetram.
Yeah, you said like you started in 5th standard, around 9th standard you did the arangetram.
I started in my 6th standard. I did
9th standard arangetram. Okay, got it. Okay.
So that's about it. So any student will have to be able to play a decent concert.
And going from the arangetram to applying for like a grade artist, like how does that process look like?
That really depends on the person.
No, that's fine. But I'm saying, like, is there like you write an exam? Like, what's the qualification criteria? Things like that.
Yeah. So the All India Radio is in Chennai. We'll have to go and give an application to them. So they do a screening test in the beginning, which is about 10 to 12 minutes of you showcase your talent to them. After, you will have to play a Thaniavarthanam, and you will also have to play for songs. And based on that, they will decide if you are eligible to, actually apply for grades. So the screening process is the main thing. If you clear the screening process, then you are eligible to only apply. Then you will have to do the actual auditions for the grades that follow through.
It's almost like an examination.
Practical examination.
Sort of a thing.
So you will have to actually sit and play for a song with someone who you don't know, who might be a senior artist. So that's how it is, and it's quite a difficult process. So that's the idea behind it. So it all depends on how you practice, how confident you are, how many concerts you have played. So all of these things are behind that. So basically, any student will be able to play for songs confidently in about 3.5 to 4 years.
Got it. Okay. And if you're kind of rounding the whole conversation up, of, let's say, again, somebody who might be wanting to learn this, is there like step 0 things that they could do? Like how can somebody like figure out that they have an interest? Like, is there like a quick exercise that you could do to test if somebody would get interested in this?
Yeah, definitely. To figure out if you have an interest, so in my childhood, I take sticks and just beat on buckets and stuff. So if anyone does that, okay, probably they have interest. But if you want to, consciously know if you have a good rhythm in you, there are a few exercises. This is universal. Anyone can do. Even you can do right. Okay. We'll try this. Okay. So it's a fun activity. Anyone, if the viewers also can do. Okay. So like I told you, Chadusram is basically 4 numbers per beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is called Ekatalam. 1, 2, 3, 4. You use this as the indication. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when you arrive at the last beat, you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the basic idea is, I'll tell you once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So after every 3, 1, 2, 3, 4,
that's
you
a-
say 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
and then you continue the cycle again.
Okay.
You can try this one. We'll try it together. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
Okay.
This is the basic idea. You can always do this to 5 plus 6. 6 plus 7. For example, 5 plus 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So the basic idea is this. Okay. You can just try this whenever you're free at home. The kind of exercise.
Okay.
And one other exercise that was taught to me when I was learning in the beginning was, so this is a different talam. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is the base. So in Mridangam, we usually follow the tempo change. We 1x, 2x or 0.5x. So these are the basic tempo change that we do. We say trikalam. Okay. So if someone wants to master the 2x speed, the whole idea is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This clapping stays consistent. The clapping will be 1x. But when you recite, it will be 2x.
Okay.
So I'll demonstrate once. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1. So this is the basic idea.
Okay.
So this is kind of difficult, but whenever you have time, you have time to kill, you can just try these things.
Nice.
If you get the groove and if you get the idea, you can do a lot of things. You can also do 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, you can add 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
It's just getting that rhythmic beat in
Rhythmic
you.
beat
Rhythmic beat in you.
Explore the rhythm inside you. That's it.
Okay.
So you can do various things like these, to understand if you have the rhythm in you. Even if these things, take time, Just practice, try it for like 1 week, 2 weeks. Sometimes it'll just click.
Nice.
We just get it by our own.
Nice.
So that's the whole idea.
Super. Any closing thoughts, or maybe we close it with a Thaniavarthanam short part, something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll probably play a Mora Korvai.
Okay.
The final part of the Thaniavarthanam.
Okay. It's called Mohara Korvai.
Yeah, Farans, Mohara, Korvai.
Farhans as in?
Farans is like fast-paced kind of. You will see.
Okay.
So I'll start with the Nadai. I'll play Farans. I'll play Mora. I'll play Korvai. Okay. So this is the Talam. Okay. I Talam.
Super. And just one question when you played this. So in this side you were using more of the surface area. I mean,
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
again, dummies version of the question.
No worries, no
So
worries.
this side, like you are going in and then doing something on this end, and
Yeah.
like when you are kind of doing towards this end,
Yeah.
it was more of a higher this thing, while
Yeah.
the other one was like bit more bass.
So there are the basic strokes
Okay.
that are, this is dum, okay?
Okay.
I'll just tune it a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, okay? So there are two major tones. One is dum, which opens up the bass.
Okay. Oh.
Dum, dum.
Okay.
And there is ta, which shuts down the bass but gives a sharper tone.
Oh.
So these are the,
Okay. So you were going between that and that. Because,
Yeah.
like I could see, like in the other side, I think you were
there are a lot of things involved, but the only there are two
things here. That's what I thought.
So
Okay.
it's a dum, ta, dum.
That's it. This side is easier. I like that.
So this is the
That's
basic
it.
idea.
Okay. Okay.
So this side is, it's not easier.
Easier, so like
but
less
compared
things,
to that,
less
you
things
know,
happening.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
true.
Because like over there, I couldn't understand. Like this side, I was okay. I think I get what is going
Yeah,
on here.
yeah, that's
so I
true.
just want to be sure as to whether I
Yeah.
got what is going on
That's
there.
true. Here there are a lot of strokes involved.
okay.
There are, this is called num. This is called dim. This is called chop. Chop and ti, ta. So these are the basic right hand side. So the permutations and combinations of these things, you know, are the
Yeah, the whole
things
thing.
that we play.
Super. Thanks so much, Vamsi,
worries,
for
no worries.
this
Thank
sort
you
of
so much.
101 of Mridangam almost. So thanks so much.
Thank you so much, and I hope I was able to convey the basics of 101 of the Mridangam things.
Super. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaskaram.